All right. I'm sitting up right over here. So we're going to just keep doing that after we warm up. So start, I'm up. And I'm just going to work on my guard passing. So he's flat on his back, his knees are planted. This is just to get so that we can attack from the bottom. We're just trying to get into a proper position so we can practice something from the bottom. But in order to do that, we got to do this properly. So Logan enters. Watch out for my wonderfully cropped camera. Maybe I should go. It's off to the ground here, guys. Scoot this way. Scoot this way and face Christian. So your head, no, like your head. Between you. Yeah. So get right there. It's perfect. Perfect. He gets camera shot. So we're just trying to get past his hip. So as a warm up, we're just gonna cross that. First, cross that and do it twice on each side. And then switch. And we're just gonna do this warm up. Okay? Just make sure we're getting so that my foot is touching his body. I don't want to be here because now his bottom leg, his right leg can come in. That's the whole purpose of what guard passing is getting past the legs and stopping him from being able to re-guard easily. Okay? And that's where we're going to stop so that he can start attacking. Okay? So hands on the knees. Be leaning in so he can't, there's pressure into his legs. I'm not just like this. Because now he can still move. I'm pinning his legs. Now they're pinned, not hinges. Twice on each side and then switch. Alright. So, he's going to pass my guard. Just however, boom. Now the goal for right now is to get a inside knee between him and I. If I can't get it between, there's nothing stopping him from putting his weight down and just completing his pass. So as soon as he steps, don't squat so low just so I can look smooth for the camera. So he's here. I'm just going to hold on to whatever I can get. Don't reach right now, just cup wherever on the leg you can get here. Then I'm going to scoot and pull my right knee nice and deep between us. And I'm just going right to the Ashi. Okay? So he's going to do 3 for our repetition. He's going to do that 3 times on each side. And then on the 4th one, he's going to step. And I'm going to enter. I need to scoot low. If it were right here, I can't do it. So as soon as he passes, I scoot. So his arm is in my shoulder, my armpit, or his leg is in my armpit. And I'm going to bring my right knee through and plant. Right now this is more comfortable, but when I'm sweeping him, I'm going to want to turn it so I'm strong, because I want to push him. So this is the first step. All the things that we're doing right now are just using our core like we were doing in our warm-up. So I'm here, now I'm lifting. I can't do this flat on my back. I'm not strong. I want to latch up under his ass on this side and over his hip, here. There's 3 different spots you can end up. I might come here to 50-50, or if I angle myself a lot, maybe I'll come underneath and try to go either 411 or all the way out to the back. But still, going here. So, this is the first one that I want to do because it's going to train you that your knee needs to come through first. So, he steps through. If he steps up high, better for me. I'm just scooting so that I can get his leg, his ankle in my armpit. Now my knees come to my face, both at the same time.
and I latch on. Now I'm gonna adjust, so I'm in a good action here. Now I'm gonna hip up to the side. Cool?
So on the fourth one, you want us to sweep?
Yeah, just so you guys don't forget that you're passing guard. Because you always gotta pass one. So it's like he's down. 1, 2. On 3. 1, 2.
All right. Circle up again. So now we're just going to change the position. We're going to keep passing real quick. Don't worry about your prowess on your feet at the moment. You're giving up position on purpose for your purpose. So I'm going to hold on to his leg. Just as a frame of reference, I want to cup behind with my right hand, my inside leg, and on the same side, reaching around. I want 2 on each side. I want to try to get inside position, so I'm reaching inside and kind of pry it open like a giant clamshell. This way. Now when I bring my feet up, I bring my dip right behind his knee. Maybe higher if I can, but that's where I'm driving. I'm going right here, just so that I can control where his knee goes, and then eventually tip him over. The first position was Ashi. I just have regular Ashi Garami. The second one we're going to do is I'm going to bring my knee all the way through and chop him down at the hip. Right here. Okay? It's a lot of chopping, but it's also the same if he stays up. Come on. There he goes. If he stays up, when I'm pushing, I'm still going to lift my hips up and turn my hips outward. So I'm trying to just take the weight off of his heel and kind of put it toward this hip and his knee. And now we're just going to end up right here. Okay? We're in 50-50. I don't necessarily love this position. We're in the same realm of attacking each other and defending against one another. If I'm better at leg locks than the other person and I can tell, then I'll just do this just so I can get to the legs and he's stuck. But if it's Nick, I'm never going to. If it's somebody that I know is going to give me a hard time, I'd rather have my foot hidden and be attacking here. But this is a good sweep position because as you can tell, once he's down, it's hard to get back up. I can just keep my feet pushing into his hip. He's kind of stuck, but we're both stuck. Okay? So, one more time. Pass his body. I grab immediately because I know I'm past. So he's past my guard. I pull him to me. Bring my foot all the way through and loop it as deep around his thigh as I can. I'm not just going to here. I'm trying to pull my hips up and chop him down at the hip. And then always when I get someone into a leg lock position, I'm pulling the knee closer to me. If I'm attacking his knee, it would make sense that I'm trapped and keeping it isolated. Then I can reach down to his ankle really easily. And if there's already a lot of tension on his knee, because I built the universe that I want to create right here. And then I only let energy go towards what I want it to. I'm not up here and squeezing his head for no reason. That's not going to get me the leg. I'm holding onto the knee, making him worry. And then as soon as I can, I'm just going to find his heel. And that's how you do a heel hook. You don't want to be worrying about other stuff, thinking about his attacks. If you keep your feet safe, only direct your energy towards the heel. And then there should be tension on the knee.
If you loosen up and then go for it, you're gonna lose. So once you're there, just worry about how big you're pulling yourself to it. This is a great position. Okay? On three. 1, 2.
So, we're doing the same passes before?
All right. We're going 411 now. So, he steps past. Everything is the same, except for me, I like to go real far that way. So I want to pull myself kind of sideways. And now it makes the motion of my leg to go wrap around like a vine easier. If I'm here, then it's hard for me to reach. If I'm here, I just lift my hips again. And this is really important. If I'm here, obviously I just got passed. So this is the downfall of this entry, is I open up a chance for me to get smashed sideways. But if I'm smart with it, and I practice my original entry first, and my 50-50 second, and then I find myself here, I'll know what to do. And I'll know that if he stays up standing, I can completely invert and end up outside back here. So the risk of this one is higher than the other two, but the reward is better and a stronger inside heel hook in the end. So we're here. I bring my hips up, and if I need to, I'll pull myself to him first to ensure my hip height, and then I shoot my foot all the way through and I'm hooking on the same leg as my right foot. There's a few ways to finish. I can kind of just hip up and knock him over. If I need to, I can lock a triangle and try to chop his knee backwards. But it's all the same. It's hipping up and going sideways and just keeping my knees nice and tight. Crossing my ankles. So I'm crossing my right leg over my inside leg. And again, I'm holding him tight. Right? I love what I do, so I'm holding him like I love him. So now, this control position is less for the part I showed you that it's not very complicated. I'm holding with my left hand. I'm bringing my right arm down over his heel or his toes, and then pulling his heel up to me. So the pressure is kind of just with my elbow or my shoulder and the action of my elbow going down this way. That's what's turning his heel up and putting pressure on his knee. I'm not just pulling this to me. I'm pinching. I'm shoving his foot down this way. And I like to finish with a pretzel grip. Okay? So same thing. I make him fall. I pull myself in. Go back to the elbow. Here. Now once I have it, I'll let go. Okay? Be nice and careful. We're not supposed to do heel hooks as white belts, but it's just a position. You don't even need to torque on it. Just get to here. You'll feel the tension. You can feel it in his foot. There's not really much more give. And then I would just extend my feet kind of down and in to his hip and torque on his toes down. Okay? I'm trying to make his foot obviously spin that way and keep his knee stuck right where it is. Okay? So the entry again, same thing as before, really focus on scooting deep, lifting your hips nice and high, and immediately weaving that foot in. So now that's what's controlling him. That's what's holding me up. It's not really this leg. It's, I guess it's both, because as you saw, he backed away. But it's keeping my hips up, and I'm latching on with this one. I'm binding around his legs. And now I just like to push in and kind of kick that far leg. That gets the job done too. Now, scoot in. I guess next calling this grip when I latch around the false grip. That's great. It has a name now. So I'm going to use that so I can find his heel and then grab my own wrist. Pinching my elbow, staying tight with my knees and my shins on his hip. Okay? On 3. 1, 2. Oh, speak of the devil.
Okay, did you catch any of these?
Whoa!
No, yeah.